Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we are continuing our drive with our Volvo VH16 750 with our 8x4 chassis, flashy rims, and kickingly beautiful blue fire paint job. Now, there's a slight change to my game. I've still been having crashing issues. I think, because I haven't had these issues before, that it is the Just Play mod that I put in, because it does say beta, it does say use at your own risk. So I have a feeling that may have been the issue. So I disabled the Just Play mod, and I've temporarily put in a replacement known as the Furman mod that's also TSM approved. It should be okay, but, you know, only by driving will I find out. So here's hoping that everything goes all right. That, you know, the Just Play mod will eventually be updated and fully approved, and I'll be able to put that back. It really didn't impact me anything. A few of my trucks lost their engines, and I had to put new engines in them. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. So let's put our lights on so we don't get using lights. Yeah, we don't get not using headlights fine. Even though it's only $100, I'd actually like to avoid that. So, you know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that taking out the Just Play was the issue. Because the Just Play adds a whole bunch of things into the game. Trailers, not so much trailers, but like trailer skins. It adds like a whole bunch of trailer skins. And that, you know, other things, and it's beta. It could have been the issue. We're not going to know for sure. And, you know, if I crash again, then I'm going to know that it's something else. It seemed to happen a lot. Like, when I'd start a game and I would run, it would be just fine. When I'd stop, like last night, I actually only recorded part 1 rather than record part 2 and part 3 directly after like I normally do, just because it was getting late and I was a little tired. Yeah, that becomes an issue, you know. So some of the trailers are going to change. The skins are going to be different. The Furman mod will help keep skins and company names different and whatnot. You know, I actually like it. Please don't come over. Please don't come over. Please come over. Thank you. So, yeah, there is that. But otherwise, everything else is the same. I still have plenty of trailer mods and whatnot. Heavy trailers, and my heavy trailers aren't touched. Some of my flatbeds might be different, and a few other of my trailers might be different, but nothing, you know. I need to slow down. And I need to be in this lane. Everything else, you know, should be okay, and reality is I've gotten, I believe, further than I've ever gotten on my couple previous tries of making this recording. So it does seem like the Just Play mod was causing my crashes. Which, like I said, it was in beta, so I'm gonna have to wait for the full release, and I'll just run with the Furman mod for now. So, like, you see that flatbed trailer there? That was never in the game. That was replaced by something else. But like I said, it's cool. As long as I get my trucks and my heavy trailers, I don't really care about the rest. Alright, we'll temporarily shut our wipers off. So, good news, and this will happen. Last year, I actually talked about, beginning of last year, I actually talked about getting a new internet service. Yeah, but it never panned out. Complications and expenses just really mess me up. Besides, I'm not happy with Time Warner. Time Warner has connection issues here, which really bug me. You know, they really aggravate me. I'm not like on the edge of the grid or like way off the grid or anything like that, but I do live in a very rural community, and we only got cable a few years back up here. You know, we're brand new community, and you know, we're still growing, so the infrastructure does not match our growth rate right now for the cable connection. However, there's a small phone company that provides phone service for what's known as Hawaiian homes, which is where we live. There are several Hawaiian home communities around the island, and they specifically serve Hawaiian homes. And they have a DSL service. Now, they do have really good services, but where I live, they don't have the really good service. But they do have a better service than what I'm getting right now. And the reason I don't complain very often anymore is because the reality is I don't pay for the cable. You know, I don't pay for this. You know, I get the internet connection for free, and it's a 10 megabyte down, 1 megabyte up connection. And so you can imagine that uploading some videos is a real chore for me. And if I want to take, the rain's going to stop soon. And if I want to take my YouTube channel a little bit more seriously, which I actually want to start doing, then I need to, I'm just going to leave my lights on because, oh no, I already shut them off. Well, I'm going to need them soon anyways. The reality is, you know, I want to take it a little more seriously. And the way I render videos right now, oh, okay, no, it doesn't like turn into the off ramp. I usually render them at 40% quality. So you know this, and I know people don't say anything, and they, you know, a lot of people have complimented my videos being good, and I appreciate that. But I see the pixelation difference between what I'm driving right now, which looks absolutely amazing, and what I upload. And I do that because of content, you know, how much bigger the files are. So I want to change that. I want to render them at a higher quality, but I can't afford to upload files that big. With this new connection that the Sandwich Isle provides, it's a 15 down. That's only 5 megabyte difference down, but the download doesn't concern me. It's a 3 megabyte up, and it costs less than Time Warner would charge me. And eventually they've said that their improved service will come here, so they'll have a, I think it's a 20 or 30 megabyte down and a 5 megabyte up is their highest. So yeah, that is something I want eventually. You know, I really just thought I'd be able to pass that car, and it's just not happening. He's getting off the highway anyway, so it's like everybody else, which is fine by me. So too many expenses this month to do it. Next month's Christmas. What the hell was that? What the hell did I run over that just caused my truck to freaking gallop? That was weird. Right, construction. Okay, but it's not in the road. So in January, I've already approached the person I need to, because there's already a phone line running to the house, even though it's not working right now. Long story I'm not going to go into. What the hell was I going to say? Right, even though there's already a phone line going to the house, so in order to get another phone line installed, because it will be by the same company, I believe they're called Sandwich Isle Telecom is what it is. I have to get permission from, you know, the person who has the, you know, whose name is on the house, basically. And it's my brother-in-law. I don't know why I just didn't say that in the first place. I have to get permission from my brother-in-law to have the phone installed. And I've always been iffy in approaching him with things like this, because he tends to get, like, I think my transmission changed. This 12th gear at 90 kilometers, and I'm like way down on the RPM. But then again, that could be the Just Play mod, so I'll have to check my transmissions on my trucks as well. So yeah. Easy now. I don't have, like, no, okay, I only have 12 gears. So I took a chance yesterday because he seemed in a good mood, and I asked him, and I have other reasons behind wanting my own phone line as well. There are several reasons. Number one, I don't have a cell phone, believe it or not. I don't. And I would actually like one. And it would only cost me like $10 more a month to actually get a cell phone plan onto my phone, as well as it would, you know, it wouldn't be like a cheapy cell phone. I could actually get like an Android. I can buy my own phone and put it on the plan. So I could get an Android or whatever I want, even an iPhone. Well, I don't know about an iPhone, but I could get, you know, a high-end phone and put it on my plan, and only have to pay like $10 more a month, something of that nature, and actually get a really good plan. I mean, the advantages are, you know, there are a lot of advantages to being on Hawaiian homelands, and one of them is like really cheap phone service. And I don't want long distance. I don't need a long distance service, because, you know, that's where you can get nailed. I don't want long distance service because I use Google Phone to call out, and that's free. And I use Skype a lot. But I do need my own separate phone line, and my wife, for our doctors, and for my mom, my mother and father, if anyone ever needs to actually call me, I have my own phone. So there was that benefit. Plus, it'll be a more stable connection. I won't be DCing. You know, I won't... right. Sorry. I won't be running into the issues of DCing constantly sometimes, because my connection can get really bad, to the point, like, there's certain hours in the morning where it's almost useless. I might as well just be offline. Alright, we can keep going straight. You know, and that's just how it is. And God, I hate when I lose my train of thought. Trying to remember where I was coming from, quite can't, but I know I was talking about, like, my service. Oh, so the connection is also, you know, 15 down, 3 up, which means I'll actually be uploading 3 times faster. So I'll be able to render videos anywhere from at least 80% to at 100% full quality, and I'll still be able to upload them within a reasonable amount of time, and my videos will look, you know, better, sharper, clearer, and be really freaking cool. And they won't have that pixelation that you see in them from time to time, which would be a really great benefit, if I'm to be honest. So, like, the whole package and everything will cost me, like, less than $50 a month. And keeping in mind, that's for a phone. That's for a phone and an internet connection. Just an internet connection with Time Warner for a 30 down, 5 up. Now that's 2 more megs up and double the meg speed down. But I don't care about the download. I get decent 10 megabyte download. I don't think I've ever needed more than half an hour to download even a big game. But yeah, just to do that, yeah, my transmission's different. I'll have to check the transmission if I get a chance. But, and it's 2 more megs up, which is significant. But it also, just for that, will cost me around $60 a month. And will actually go up after 6 months to a year. So, yeah, you know, not overly happy. Am I gonna get a ticket? No, I shouldn't. I should be at least 90-kilometer road right here. So, even though I'll get a faster speed if I went with Time Warner, I get more benefits from going with Sandwich Isle. And eventually we'll have their higher end service. And I can get that, which will be a 5 up. And I believe they said they're going to have 30 down. It's just a matter of when. You know, and I'm in no big hurry. If I can get 3 up, fuck, I'll be like dancing for joy if I can get a 3 up. At 3 times speed, it will take me 1/3 the time to upload that than it's been taking. So, you know that Peterbilt video I uploaded? 227 minutes to upload. 227 minutes. Right? More than 3 hours. Matter of fact, I was, see, 180, 90, 200. Yeah, that was almost 4 hours to upload. 1/3 that time. Would have taken me, what, maybe an hour? Fuck, that'd have been great. Are you kidding me? I could upload a 3 gigabyte video in an hour instead of 3 or 4? Yeah. Give me the upload. I could upload more regularly. I could upload more videos, you know, like small games. I could upload just more than Binding of Isaac and this. I could upload Binding of Isaac, League, and Euro Truck Simulator, and something else. I could do 4 videos a day. You know, I could do whatever. And I could render them at better quality. So, chances are it'll be in January. I may swing it in September. I could actually do it now, but then I'd render myself broke, and I don't want to do that. I don't have a lot of money this month because, you know, I talked about a little bit, you know, my wife's grandmother's funeral expenses. I took on covering our full car payment this month. As well as having to pay, you know, my share of the rent. So I'm already like way down in cash, but it's cool. It's cool. Everything's, you know, everything's paid for. And that's what matters. That's the only thing that matters, is that everything's paid for. And I'm getting at least one game this month. I'm either getting Pirates Creed, which comes out in a couple weeks on Steam, or I'm gonna get Battlefield 4. I'm leaning towards Pirates Creed. You see, here's the problem with it. I actually want to put and I'm calling it Pirates Creed. I'm sorry, because he's a damn pirate. He may be an assassin as well, but he's a pirate. My lights are just like too bright right now. Oh yeah, taking out the Just Play mod also changes like my fines or any loan payments I have. Can change the prices of trucks and the prices of the loads. Changes the whole economy. You know, there's a chance that that's happened, but it's fine. Okay, bus, you're going slower than the truck hauling a trailer next to you. What's wrong with this picture? So, yeah, I'm getting one of those two. I'm either getting Pirates Creed or Battlefield 4. And I want to get Battlefield 4 with the Elite Pack, so that I get access to all upcoming DLC at once, because it's cheaper to do it that way. It's cheaper to pay that big, it's cheaper to pay that big sum of money all at once, rather than pay it in bits and pieces as they're released, you know? And if you're going to commit to buying all the DLC, you may as well go that way anyways. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. I don't think I can get both this month. But the problem I have, and I was mentioning this earlier, and I know I tend to drift, with Assassin's Creed, you know, because it comes out on consoles first, there's this, there's already Let's Plays and other stuff out there. By the time I get it out, it's going to be like old news. And I'm not really one for wanting to record Battlefield 4, because whoa, I actually needed to I've never run into that before. I actually needed to turn there. That's alright. We'll find a place to turn around and come back. I've never run into a place where I've needed to turn in a tunnel before. Ever. So, we'll find a place to turn around and, well, let's be honest here. This is as good a spot as any. Yeah, that was I need to think about gas too. I'll tell you, putting on the gas simulator, simulation gas consumption, you use a lot more fuel. I didn't realize I didn't have a simulation on, and I turned it on, and wow, even with full gas, full fuel economy, you know, so I use the least amount of fuel possible. Like I use 35% less fuel than somebody who's just starting. Man, do I use gas. Please don't let there be a car coming, because I took this corner like really fucking poorly. He stayed back anyways, like a normal car would do. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. So yeah, it's obvious at this point that the problem was definitely the Just Play mod. The Just Play mod was the problem. That's what was causing me to crash. I can understand, like I said, it even warned you, you use at your own risk. So, it's okay. There are trailers I could go and mod in, like the flatbeds. The trailer pack that they use, the flatbed trailer pack that they use actually can come separate. I would just have to find it, but I'm not going to bother. The Just Play mod will come, and most of the trailers that get changed and taken out, like I said, I've already got other mods. I already got heavy trailer mods, and I almost exclusively focus on those heavy trailer mods because they're more fun to tow. I tried putting in a trailer weight mod, and it actually got rid of my heavy trailers. Yeah, got rid of my heavy trailers. Can you believe that? I may go and try. There's another one out. My friend told me there's another trailer weight mod out, and I may go and try that one, and I'll just make sure it loads before my heavy trailers, and that should mod the weight of all the other trailers without getting rid of my heavy trailers. We'll see. So that way I don't have to just tow my heavy trailers. I'll be able to tow other trailers at 30, 40 tons, like square trailers, these box trailers. I'll be able to tow these. And I'll be able to tow these trailers, and they'll actually have weight. Alright, oh, I thought there was a gas station off the beaten path, but there's not. Doesn't matter. It looks like there's a gas station. Oh yeah, there was gas that way. There's also a gas station right here. So I don't see a reason to. I'm down to 160 liters, 500 kilometers to go. I was looking at the. Good. Engine off, brake on, fill our tank up. Oh, I can't look at messages while fueling. Okay. And we're good. Start her up, brake off, and away we go. I don't see anything in the mirror. I know that I can see with that top mirror, but I don't know. I like to look over. Why are you still there? I can't talk about it enough. I'm really looking forward to being able to render these videos in the quality that I see them, so that you can see the quality as well. The grass, the trees, you won't see that pixelation so much. And I'm sorry that I can't do it now, in all due honesty. I appreciate all the support that everyone has given me, all the views that I get, all the comments that I get. I know I'm not the best commentator. I know I'm far from the best driver. I drive with a controller versus driving with a steering wheel, which is big in the Euro truck community. And I just can't afford one right now. If ever my YouTube channel takes off, I'm gonna get one. But for now, at least I'm not driving with a keyboard. I can't stand driving with a keyboard. I really can't stand driving with a keyboard. which is funny because I used to fly with a keyboard. Battlefield 1942, 43, something like that. I actually was a keyboard jockey. Of course, there were a lot of keyboard jockeys then. Nowadays, if you fly with anything less than the controller, you're pretty much going to get, you know, your ass reamed. That's one of the things I don't like about Battlefield, and I don't like it. It's not the game's fault. It's my own fault. I can't fly, you know. And trying to practice to fly, yeah. You know, unless you have somebody to help teach you, you're usually pretty stuck, you know. The choppers are just... I wish I had recorded it. My nephew and I were actually doing the co-op missions in Battlefield 3. Oh, the hilarity that ensued on the second mission, the chopper, as we both tried to fly, was so frickin' funny, man. Oh, God, I wish I had recorded it. We were cracking up so hard and flying in the mountains and trees as we just even tried to go forward. And it was so freaking hilarious. Oh, and I didn't record it. But yeah, choppers, jets, and it hurts because of how powerful, you know, how truly powerful those vehicles are in the game. If your team dominates the air, and to be honest, this mimics real life, real battle, real war. If your team dominates the air, then you dominate the game. You know? That's just how it is. If your team dominates the air, you dominate the game. And so, not being able to fly, it's just, it's so painful. I can maneuver the jets. I do okay maneuvering the jets, but I can't line up shots for squat. I really can't. And as soon as I'm noticed, which when you're flying doesn't take long, I get shot out of the sky. I just get my ass reamed. And, you know, it's much like military. Not everyone was meant to fly. I was meant to be, you know, ground pounder. I was meant to be an engineer, a medic, assault, not a sniper. Actually, I can do okay. I mean, I can hit at long range, but I don't like the feeling of being a sniper because I fall into that trap that, oh, no, please, no. Wow, that was the first time. I was really hoping to go through a video without doing that. And I did it anyways. God damn it. I get so caught up in my talking that I forget. 1% on the trailer. And we need our rest spot already, so... Alright, well, as long as it's only 1% on the trailer, I'd actually be okay with that. 3% on the truck. That's... I've been doing so well. Look at how far I've traveled, and I haven't run into that. How far have I traveled, and I haven't run into that? And now this. Bugga, bugga, bugga. Poor man. So, we're obviously looking for a rest stop very soon. Hopefully we'll run into one. The last thing I need to do is incur more finds. Lights? What are these lights for? That's what I thought, telling me of a hard corner. Feels weird with this transmission, and I know the transmission swapped from the Just Play. It looks like the possibility of rest points coming up soon. I mean, at very least, it kind of looks like there's a town. Let's check our map real quick and see what we got. Alright, yeah, there's going to be a toll booth, and we can rest at the toll booth. Well, wait a minute. We're almost at the ferry. I'm pretty sure that I can make it to the ferry without having to rest. And then we'll have the final leg of our run after the ferry. And I won't do it in this town, but I will do it in the next. I may stop by... I'd say I will do it. I might do it in the next town. I will stop by a garage and get my transmission. You know, I'll check on my transmission, see what transmission I have, if I need to swap it out. So it probably won't be too long before the Just Play mod comes out in its full, and I'll be able to put it back. And, you know, the Furman mod is good, but you can't use the Furman mod and the Just Play mod at the same time. You know, it's one or the other. Alright, alright. You'll be fine. And the last leg of our journey won't be all that long, so at least I don't think it will be. Either way, it's in Africa, so that's always a fun drive. Africa is always a fun drive. Must be careful, and if I have to drive on the grass, then I have to drive on the grass, just to make sure that our trailer clears. Ooh, am I going to discover another dealership? Yes, Renault. Sorry, Renault. I forgot. Sorry. Renault. Not Renault. Renault. See? I remembered. If you watch my video, person who sent me the video to show me how you actually pronounce it, I remember. I was a good boy. Okay, I'm sorry. But I do want to pronounce it properly. I hate mispronouncing words, especially on vehicles that and despite my high-end version truck videos where I had to rate the Renault down pretty low, that's unmodded. I still love them. I still do. I love their looks. I love their sounds. I love the interior. I still love them. You know, and I'm not going to not love them because they didn't perform well as a high-end truck, especially when you consider that, you know, I have modded in trailers. You know, there were you know, they're the made to haul the vanilla trailers, you know, up to 25 tons. They weren't made to haul 36, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 tons, which is what I go up to. So, yeah. So here's our ferry. And, see, the reason I want to check the transmission is because I know that this transmission's gearing. It's just, it doesn't feel right, you know? It doesn't feel right to me. And if we're going to Africa, there's a chance that we'll have mountain climbs or dunes. The dunes are worse. So, I'm going to want... I'm going to want a better transmission, so... I know, we're here. This is where it gets a little framey, but cannot be helped. Alright, in neutral, brake on, lights off, orbital off, engine off. We check our map to see where we want to go, which is probably the only place we can go, but in case we have a different destination. Nope, okay. So we embark to Algiers. Alright folks, so that's going to be me done for this part of the trip. Join me in our next video. I'll pop outside the truck and take a look at it in here. I'm sorry. I just think that looks cool. Modded the truck. Light's not coming on. We'll fix that. There they are. I could just like sit here and admire this all freaking day. I really could. I'm going to take a screenshot for my own benefit. Anyways, folks, that's going to be me done for this one. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed in bringing it to you, despite the fact that I did, like, traditionally roll the truck, and I say traditionally because I always roll the truck, apparently. Until next time, though, this is One Big Bugger signing out. If you could leave a comment, rate, and subscribe, that would be really awesome, and I will see you guys on the road.